I'm Lewis, they call me the Doctor, and I'm Admiral of the starship Odyssey. Not really the quietest of lives. With Captain Puto, Commander Jimber, Colonel Phoenix, Chief Mitchell, and the rest of the crew, we warp to new worlds. Serving as Starfleet's youngest crew by day, making 24th century trouble by night. Our flotilla builds allies and rights wrongs for a voyage to reclaim our home at Unity 1. But space is the final frontier, and this is our Star Trek. Live long and prosper.
They say the best thing about this place is you never know what will happen next.
A friend of mine tells me they call you Phoenix.
Because of reasons.
I want you to start on Bajor.
One of the 9 orbs sent to Bajor by the Prophet.
Never ask when you can take!
They're called Ferengi.
There's this girl I like. During this space recession, you guys must be loaded.
The fat of the land is being absorbed by those who already have too much.
We know what you've been doing and sabotaging dilithium mines so you can move in and take over.
I know what I can do, and I do it well. This wasn't an accident job.
Who are you working for?
It is time that we introduce ourselves.
Lewis could be walking into a trap.
Bankers have always ruled the world, except this time, it will be the galaxy!
Commander Eleanor,
Madame President?
any word from my son?
Not yet, but we believe Admiral Lewis is being held in a labour camp on Cardassia Prime.
What's your source?
Someone called Mr. Garrick. Captain Puto said he's an old ally of Deep Space Nine.
Commander, we need to talk about your future.
It happens that I was just thinking about that, ma'am.
There are a lot of opportunities in the Federation, Commander. I have an offer for you. But first, I'm authorising a rescue mission to Cardassia.
I know your son pretty well, Madame President. It's been 2 weeks since he was captured. He's probably escaping as we speak.
Phoenix, I've struck gold.
Not gold, dilithium. Atomic number 119.
Well, worth more than its weight in gold then. Warp drive, antimatter reactors. Without it, space travel would be impossible.
It's not impossible, Admiral. There are dozens of alternatives to dilithium as power sources.
Indeed, many of them cleaner and safer. But look around you, Phoenix. This is their home world. Do you think the Cardassians really care about clean and safe?
I guess we'd better hope not if we want tonight to go well.
Is everything set? Where's the crystal you refined?
Ate it.
Worker 47, stand. You have an appointment with Gull and Vec to review your allocation.
But it's not Friday. I have my appointment on Fridays.
You spent some time living as we Cardassians now must, Admiral.
Well, I'm not so fond of the food you serve or the deadly force steel perimeter, but I'll be more worried about you. More a mask than a face. Don't tell me you overdid the Botox.
Many have misinterpreted my facial paralysis for weakness. They forget that Cardassians banish weakness. One of these scarred me. I was a Glynn stationed at Septimus when the Federation fleet attacked.
The Dominion War was tragic for both sides. I can't imagine the things that you...
Quite.
But the Federation has supported this world. We've brought medicine and rebuilt your infrastructure. It won't help your people to keep us prisoner.
Prisoner? Surely you've heard of the most famous Cardassia novel, The Never-Ending Sacrifice.
I'm more of a Sherlock Holmes fan.
It follows a family across 7 generations of glorious duty to Cardassia.
An illusion of choice between state and self. I've seen this before.
In fact, this was a school, the Bamaran Institute. Our education system was second to none. People were fed through sacrifice.
Phoenix was right. You Cardassians brought this on by occupying Bajor, betraying the Alpha Quadrant to the Dominion. Not such a selfless duty after all.
That is exactly my point, Admiral. It is my duty to serve Cardassia. My never-ending sacrifice.
The Ferengi offered you something better.
They funded our fleets and only asked for mining rights in return.
Oh, it sounds like a fair deal. An example of galactic cooperation. A shame then it's all blood money. You aren't only regaining your pride, Envec. The Cardassians have regained their arrogance.
Day workers report to the barracks. Curfew begins in 10 minutes.
Only just enough support is sent to keep Cardassia alive. We're simply a vassal beneath your indomitable Federation.
That's a lie.
Then explain the bureaucracy, or the failure of Tranaknor Research Station. Explain Grozana Outpost. Envec to command. Respond!
Wow. Okay, head in orb. Now how do I get you out of this, Chief? You. Why have you brought me here?
We're of Bajor, and I'm the ghost of your past.
Join Starfleet, they said. See the galaxy, they said. And now I'm dreaming. Hey look, maybe this ghost can help. Suppose that doesn't disappoint.
This is just the form we take.
Yes, I know you're actually the Bajoran gods called prophets that are using the form of a dead guy here to communicate with me. There's an issue of good taste going on.
You are the Lewis.
What am I doing here? This looks like Earth. 21st century. Trust me, I've been there a lot.
The Cisco taught us of corporeal existence, linear time. But time can travel in many paths. For the stone, this one did not involve you.
I tell you all this though, the rest of summer 2012 is going to be fantastic. Thinking of a few drunken parties, trips out to London. It's going to be great.
You said that last year. What did we do? Spent all of it indoors playing Rock Band.
To be fair, Dick, we did attend some parties.
I only recall 2 parties, both of which were mine.
Moving on.
And plus, you never seem to follow up with your plans.
Alright, I'll give you that one time.
That one time? That one time, being you, leaving me stranded in the middle of town, alone, waiting for you to turn up. There's a plan of yours that faltered.
So you're showing me what Mitchell's life was like before, without me taking him to the future?
Linear actions hold linear consequences.
But that's Phoenix, and Tanya and Iconian. They weren't his friends on Earth. They're aliens.
We show you his past with the perception of the present.
Yeah, I think you have a lot to learn about linear time.
Without you, his existence would have ended.
World War III. I saved his life.
And ended mine.
What?
I would have lived.
The path you walk intersects many,
Eleanor, is that you?
and to many you bring change.
I don't understand. What change?
Their departure.
Whoa. Mitchell, how you feeling?
Hungover.
Yeah, that's not a new feeling, I'm guessing then. Come on, we need to get out of here. The Cardassians will be here any minute.
What? Cardassians?
Yes, human. The Cardassians.
You really like that sneaking up on people thing, don't you?
Surprise! Bet you thought you saw the last of me.
Not for a second, Astral.
The Defiant cloaked to beam us up were visible to the Cardassians.
Okay, we've got everyone. Let's not hang around.
I couldn't get the orb back. I couldn't leave it back.
Your transporter stasis ball came in handy. Brocklesnar is looking after the orb inside.
Yeah, we might have adopted a stray dog.
Tactical alert. Vessel approaching.
Not even a warning shot. Jimbo, I hope you tried using your ambassadorial skills.
It appears that my calls for a diplomatic solution were foolishly ignored.
I assume there might be some political ramifications if we return fire.
I bet there'll be ramifications just for trying to break you out.
Our shields are down to 60%. We should either engage them immediately or retreat.
Get us out of here, Jimbo. Maximum warp.
The cloaking device appears to have been damaged, but repairs are already underway.
But the Cardassians can track us. What did they want with you?
My pity? The more I think about it, the more the Cardassians seem like another victim of Ferengi bankers.
Which means we're fighting the wrong enemy.
Doesn't mean Gull and Vec won't chase us all the way back to Deep Space Nine. Jimbo, how many Cardassian ships? Send me back.
Your corporeal existence remains.
I'll send my thoughts back then. We're in the middle of a battle.
As is he.
I say we have a little word with our old friend, boys.
Just pretend you haven't seen them.
They're walking towards us. I think your plan might have a few flaws.
Right, lads. Haven't seen you around this much this summer. Too busy playing Warcraft. Level 79 Warlord.
There's not even such a thing as a warlord class.
Not even such thing as a Warlord.
You seriously are a bunch of uncultured apes, aren't you?
Oh, I'm sorry we don't go to operas and plays and stuff.
I'm sorry?
Seriously, guys, let's just leave it, please.
Sure, yeah, sure. We'll leave it. Just like how you left our values. Greasers to the end, representing the code. Just leaving it.
You never learned how to cut it out, did you? I left you because you were pathetic. Getting yourself into fights with children, doing drugs. I wanted nothing to do with your lifestyle.
Trying to look hard in front of your slag then, are ya?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I feel like you're trying to tell me something about Mitchell.
His path is troubled. His path may take many directions. The Lewis is responsible.
I'm his commanding officer. I brought him and the Home Guard survivors from this Earth to the future. He's a teenager. He gets into scrapes. That's normal.
Undisciplined, jealous, adversarial. He does not belong.
Belong where?
Subspace channels have been going crazy whilst we've been gone. The data we received caused the Federation Council to officially condemn the Ferengi alliance.
Guys, this is Colonel Meru Astral of the Bajoran Militia. She'll be joining our crew as science officer.
Call me Phoenix.
So, the Cardassians have been attacking our dilithium mines as part of a monopolising deal with the Ferengi to fund a military build-up. Grand Nagus Penk is the mastermind behind this. He certainly has an appropriately large head.
What about the Cardassians? Have they responded at all?
Golenvek will be coming, and soon. We've been looking at this situation in the wrong way. This isn't really about invasion. It's about wealth and ego. Penk is a businessman. He's greedy, he's manipulative. We need to face him on those terms.
I have one idea. The Bajoran Gratitude Festival. Cork Spire will be hosting the charity event for the homeless. Cork Spire is on the promenade, but it's private property. Penk will be there.
He's the Grand Nagus. He's head of the banks, head of state. He's got diplomatic community. And needs this event to improve his public image.
Exactly. But we might have a way to hustle him.